and welcome to Coffee Chat with me, Jody Misiak. Today we are going to talk about spring cleaning your life. So grab your coffee, your tea, and come and chat with me. So what do I mean by saying spring cleaning your life? So last month in March, we talked about our environment, spring cleaning our house, what to do when you're out and about and things just don't work out for you, little tips. But this month, I want to talk about our lives and how we can really do some spring cleaning. It's kind of like planting the garden. I find this is a perfect time to do these kinds of things. Spring is in the air, the weather is getting nicer, the snow, at least here, is melted. And I've even thinking about planting our garden, like what are we putting in it? So it's this is a great time to look at your life like a garden. It's time to plant the seeds so your life can blossom and grow and expand, and your dreams can just flourish, and so can your life. So starting, it was March 18th, I actually started a 21-day adventure cleanse. And it's from actually Chris Carr's Crazy Sexy Diet. And that is one way that I help my body cleanse and do its thing. And it really just helps detox and just really gets my body in a good place, especially since, I didn't really do one of these after I cut out a lot of sugar and things out of my diet. So this was just like one more step further to really give my body that really good, loving cleanse within the body. And then there's so much to do with spring cleaning our life. So actually, one of the things she said in this book that's really cool is you can learn a lot about life from a chair. So this is really cool. So the seat of the chair is our diet. It's the biggest focus of our life, which for me took a long time to realize that. I used to, eat somewhat healthy-ish from low-fat diet, those kinds of things that we knew back, 10 years ago. And I focused more on working out. So it was like, I counted calories, but it's like if I ate a chocolate bar, then I'd eat less vegetables, that kind of thing. Not good, right? But anyway, so I've come to realize that diet, and it's not just to lose weight, it's to gain energy. Since I've done the 21-day adventure cleanse, I have so much more energy. And it's just really focusing on what are we putting into our bodies. And then the four legs of the chair are our mind, our body, and our spirit. And then the last one, which sometimes gets forgotten, is our daily practice. But if you get the other ones you find like little practices for each one, that becomes your daily practice. So it kind of is fun. And so if one of those are off kilter, like we haven't been giving our bodies enough attention or our minds enough attention, or like love, really, not just attention, but love, we'll wobble and we'll fall. So that is a really cool thing. So over the month of April, I would like to talk into each area. And now there's only 4 Thursdays in April. So what I've decided to do is at the end, we'll kind of talk about a daily practice. We every so often I talk about this here on Coffee Chat anyways, but I feel that if we really talk into mind, body, spirit, then you'll really walk away with something that you can really create your own daily practice, because I can't tell you what to practice. I can't tell you, what you should be doing every day, because one of the biggest lessons I've learned over the past year or two is you got to do what works for you. One person might wake up an hour before, 2 hours before their kids get up. I want my sleep in the morning, so I do my stuff a lot in the evening or throughout the day. So it's just finding what works for you and your life. It really is. If you're struggling to fit your daily practice in, you got to tweak it and figure it out. So throughout the month, we're going to talk about this. But a couple of things I want to talk about first is I just have a couple of things I'd like to talk about. And I just find it so awesome that I was looking back, and 2 years ago, at the end of March, I actually did this 30-day Cleanse Your Life challenge, which is really cool. And I'm thinking of bringing it back. Now, I won't call it a challenge because I feel like we have enough challenges in our life. And it's just 30 days of like cleansing your life, a little spring cleaning, a little pick-me-up to really, embrace who you are. They're short and they would just be emailed to you every day. So if you're interested, please message me, private message me, email me. You can reach me at info@jodymisiak.com. And, I would love to hear if you're interested. In literally it's 30 days. And then what I would do, if enough people are interested, I'd also do a weekly call. And this is all free. This is all free because I want you to live your best life ever. And this would be where we could just touch base once a week. And if the need is, I could open a Facebook group and we could talk into it, or we could find our own little thing just so you can have a little bit more touch points throughout the week. So we'll see what kind of interest that is. And I would love to hear your feedback on that. But I would love to do it because this is a really good time to really plant those seeds for your life. So what would I like to talk to today about, kind of this overall spring cleaning for our life? I want to share with you one of the biggest things that you could really put forth right now today. It doesn't really take much more than being mindful and pausing a little bit here and there. So what am I talking about? Embrace the word no. When somebody asks you something, to do something, to, be a part of it, if it isn't aligned with who you are, say no. Now, this doesn't mean that you can't, like if somebody says, I need help with something, or, could you, whatever it might be, you reach out to those people. But if they're like coming to you over and over and over again, or you're just drained and you need time for you, just learn to say no. When the time is right to say no. I'm not just saying no. Don't say no to everything. Say no to the things that don't light you up anymore. And then the cool thing is embrace yes. Embracing yes to the things that light you up. Start doing the things that really make you excited about life. Sure, we have to do, everyday life, your job, cleaning the house, taking care of the kids, lawn work is coming up. So embrace it if it makes you happy. And sometimes it might not make you as happy, but maybe you can find something in it that makes you happy. Like say, let's go with your job. Maybe you're not a big fan of your job, but maybe you like some of the people you work with, or maybe you like the money you make from it. Embrace that part of it. If it's something you can't say yes or say no to. So I hope that makes sense. And I'm just checking my notes to make sure I don't forget anything. So yes, so look at your life today and think about the chair metaphor. And I say this just with so much love because I have struggled with my diet. I've gone from like one spectrum, like crazy dieting, to like not caring at all, especially when my son wasn't sleeping. And I'm finding that happy middle now. And everybody's middle is different. So just looking at your diet, and I've actually been vegan for 21 days. And and I say the word vegan where it's plant-based diet. So everything I've eaten is coming from the earth and very clean. So it's really amazing. And we're going to talk, so some of you might be thinking, well, one of the chair legs is body. And with our body, we mostly think about diet or maybe exercise. There's not much else. There's so much in there that is also included in the body. So I'm super excited to talk about that one because there's just so many fun things that we can do for our body that doesn't involve food or exercise. So two of the major things that I was focusing so much on. And when we don't focus so much on those things, but other than for me, it was always about focusing on losing weight. And now my major focus is, how do I love my body, like, from the most loving place possible? How can I send it love? So when you turn the tables and you don't so much focus on the weight, like, yes, I'm losing weight. Yes, it's awesome. But the biggest focus and the biggest reason I did the cleanse is because I just want to feel energetic and full of love for life. And it just really is doing that. So I hope that has helped. So embrace the word no. Say no to things that don't matter, or sorry, not even matter, because they do to somebody. The things that don't light you up, within reason, obviously. You could just call in and quit your job today, but if it's supporting your life, don't go too extreme. But you know what I mean? Somebody's calling you up on the phone, and maybe you've already had in your calendar that it's a me night, and you really want to stick true to yourself. Just say no, and say love no lovingly. You don't have to be mean about it. Say it with love. And people are really awesome. When you set healthy boundaries, it gives other people reasons to live their fullest life too. And then embrace the word yes. Start saying yes to the things that light you up. Stop saying no to all the things that are filling your calendar that aren't filling you up. And next week, we'll talk about the mind. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye for now.